Good afternoon, Saints. I have a few dreams that I'm going to speak today. And this one dream I had just a few days ago. And in this dream, I saw a Newsweek magazine get put in front of me. And the title read World War III. And I saw a sort of a collage of important political leaders on this magazine, and there were many of them. And so I knew if, the dream was very, it spoke for itself. It didn't really need much interpretation that World War III is on the horizon. And we all know this. We see it brewing, war between Russia, North Korea, United States, and their allied countries. And so, I know that the main thing, the reason that the Lord is showing these things is that so that people may get their houses in order, because there's going to be much death, that comes into play in America. We haven't seen the scale of death and just destruction that's getting ready to come to America. We haven't seen it happen in America before. And we've had wars before, but we've never seen anything that's getting ready to take place on this scale. Because what I saw in America, happening to America, it decimated America, and they were left without defense. It was amazing. There was no defense. There was no way for Americans to defend themselves when this war hit our soil. So I don't know how the war is going to start off. Normally we hear of America bombing other countries. We have troops going to other countries fighting war overseas, but this war is coming on American soil. And this is what I've witnessed in so many dreams that I've had. And the Lord began to show me the devastation that was getting ready to take place on American soil, because I saw that America was nuked. And there was nothing, like the land was left completely barren after this happened. And so what I saw is that Americans, firstly, that it was a progression, because I'll tell you this dream first that I had. And I have a video of it. You guys can go check out of how I dreamed that they announced on the news channel that all American men had to go to war regardless of age. This is how serious it had gotten. This was America's last defense. They were sending all men to war. And I saw also after America was defeated, we had the enemy come onto our soil. And so they were putting people in camps, and I saw children that they had put in these, I guess you would call them re-education camps, FEMA camps. I don't know what you would call them, but it was like a re-education camp, because everything that they knew about America, everything that they were raised to believe, that their parents taught them, that this country taught them, they were going to brainwash it out of them. And so in this camp, I couldn't believe it, because it's like they use jails, these huge prisons that they've built all around America. This is what they were using to house children. And these children were defenseless. It's no way that they could harm anyone or be a danger to anyone to be put in a jail like that. And in this dream, I saw these children and a parent. I saw a mother, and she was so distraught because her son was in one of these places, and she hadn't seen him in a while, and she was hurting, and she more than anything, she just wanted to see her son. So in my dream, she was able to get into this jail with the special permission of someone. And when she saw her son, he didn't even remember who she was. And so she literally had to put her hand on his head and pray to Jesus, and he started, to God through Jesus, and he started remembering who his mother was. And then I began to see that the Lord preserved his people, in this time. But my whole point of making this video is to say that war is coming on this country. And so you really have to get your houses in order right now, because America is getting ready to go through some really terrible times like we have never seen before. And so the Lord is speaking, and the warnings have been going out for a while. But I think the main job of the watchman, and one of the main concerns of the watchman, is that we don't want you to become so comfortable to say, oh, they've been speaking this for a long time and nothing has happened. Because we don't know exactly how long, but I can tell you it's not going to be that much longer. So we have to get our houses in order to make sure that regardless, and if you have children, make sure that your children know the Lord. Make sure that your children are even seeking the Lord, and spend valuable time with the Lord. Seek his face so that the Lord may talk to you, that he may get your house in order. And I love you guys, and keep me in your prayers, and God bless you.